Like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Help promote and rank up my channel. Trying to get to 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Greatly appreciate your help in that avenue. Anything, the clicks, the likes, the comments, all that good stuff. We're going to be doing a spoiler-free review of Dune. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments section below. I'm really behind on a lot of these videos, a lot of this stuff, because my hands just got pretty messed up from work. I couldn't really do much with them. Anyways, let's talk Dune. Dune is an adaptation of a famous sci-fi novel that inspired so many great things. This has a hardcore fan base that I'm not a part of. I'm not sure how fans of the source material will actually feel about this movie, but I'm sure any bitter, resentful feelings for it are justified. So Dune as a film is hard to rate because it is an unfinished story relying on box office success to finish filling in the blanks, and that will come years later. Any of the lingering questions may never get answered. I honestly believe this would have been much better suited as a big budget TV series like Game of Thrones, which it's like anyways. It's like that meets Star Wars A New Hope. It's stacked with an all-star cast, so let's go ahead and talk about the positives. Dune is a mass of spectacle, grand in scale, scope, visually stunning with beautiful cinematography. Think Game of Thrones meets Star Wars A New Hope. It's an epic adventure, rich with its own lore, a lot of fantastical world building, exploring politics, religion, human nature, technology. There with an all-star cast, Jason Momoa, Oscar Isaac, and so on. Everybody in here really delivers. What's her name? Rebecca Ferguson. All these characters really deliver. They have range. At least she has range. Some of them are a bit more one note, like Jason Momoa. But mostly, it's pretty solid. It has a lot of mythology. It's very dense with world building. There's a lot to know. As a result, some other things don't quite get where you want them to get. They're not quite as entertaining as you want them to be as we explore this strange story, rival houses. It just feels really Game of Thrones. So the negatives, even with this long runtime, you don't get exactly what you want out of the film. It's a really unfinished story. A lot of characters feel like they're underdeveloped before things happen, and if they had been developed more, you would probably care more for the drama aspect of when these said things are happening to certain characters. Jason Momoa comes off like Jason Momoa, and there's nothing really wrong with that. It just kind of feels like an actor playing himself because he typically plays that kind of character. But some characters, as I said, are underdeveloped, and you don't quite connect with them the way you could or the way you probably should. Yeah, it's also doesn't have a lot of action, and the director is promising that Dune 2 will have much more action. There's not a lot of action in this movie. There's some inconsistency with the fighting style that involves blades going through shields. There's some inconsistency there, but other than that, overall, Dune is a solid, well-made sci-fi film with very dense world building, very dense mythology. There's a lot there. The second film would definitely be more entertaining. If you can get through this one satisfied enough to want that second film, help promote it, help get that sequel, then I'm pretty sure the second one will be miles better than this one here. As someone not familiar with the source material, I can't tell you if it's insulting to the source material. You can tell me that in the comment section. I thought it was a solid, well-made film, well acted, well directed, nice visuals, not much there in the color palette, but that's to be expected when you're dealing with something like Dune. But it was pretty interesting. likable. I'd give it a 6 out of 10. It's a solid movie. I mean, there's not really many faults in it as a film, but it's also not heavily entertaining. It just kind of, worth a watch, but repeated watch for me, not so much. However, I do have a friend that says like, he's watched the film like 5 times by now, so he really loved it. And I didn't think it was terrible. I didn't think it was bad. I didn't think it was stupid. It's worth the watch. That said, like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Stay awesome. Rock on.